Last week we enjoyed hearing Trump's assessment of how clever the virus is.
The germ has gotten so brilliant that the antibiotic can't keep up with it.
We got a different version of that this week with an added twist. Should we have a look at that?
Antibiotics used to solve every problem. Now one of the biggest problems the world has is the germ has gotten so brilliant that the antibiotic can't keep up with it. And they're constantly trying to come up with a new. People go to a hospital and they go for a heart operation. That's no problem, but they end up dying from problems. You know the problems I'm talking about.
I think the lighting effect is very clever as well. It's sort of like a drunk in a disco.
Thanks to Kylie Scott for that. What did Matt Close from Lancaster do with some toast to alleviate the lockdown boredom, Paul?
I don't know.
He built a model of Lancaster Castle out of toast. Do you want to have a look at that?
Oh, wow.
Must be haunted. It looks terrified. Here's the original Lancaster Castle.
That's close enough,
There's hardly any resemblance at all. His windows are far too big.
Ian, would you like to guess at the specific material that he used?
Are you asking Ian to guess what toast is made of?
Well, really, it was what particular brand Matt was using.
Was it sourdough?
No, Kingsmore 50-50 for strength. He said it's Kingsmore 50-50, 2 loaves. Hadn't really paid much attention to what bread I was using, but it seems to have done the job well enough. He quipped.
Really, Alexander? It should have been Kingsmill 5248.
That's a different land, Ian. We've left that land.
What has sports commentator Nick Heath been doing to keep himself amused?
He's going round parks and essentially commentating on whatever he sees in front of his eyes in regards to sporting achievements.
That's right. He's decided to keep himself match fit by commentating on anything and everything. Let's have a look at a montage of some of his best moments.
Well, you join me here live at Tooting Common. And, this the final of the Two Lonely Blokes in a Park contest.
Well, you join me live outside St Nicholas Church, and it's pigeon dressage that has our attention for the next few moments. Will you join me live for what I've been told is the Tooting dogging final, and will you join me live in Tooting? Plenty going on today as the round-the-block relay comes past us. It's Mike Parsons in the third round of drag a load of tap down the road and park it, and it's a solid start. Now, if I was the owner of that car, I'd have been a bit worried.
The Crown Prosecution Service have issued new guidance for the police when dealing with public breaches of social distancing. Did you notice this, Paul?
No, I didn't, but I'm always keen to learn.
It's quite nuanced. According to the Telegraph, it's permitted for someone to drive somewhere to exercise, but only if the exercise is longer than the drive.
Are you allowed, therefore, to drive to your second home and then run around it furiously for a couple of hours, bit longer than the drive, then get in your car and drive home again?
Well, yes, that's the problem, you see. If you're driving home and you've calculated it's going to take you 55 minutes and you get stuck in a traffic jam or something, you're going to have to jump out of the car and do 10 minutes of more exercise to justify the driving.
It's still very strict in Italy. Do you know why a 60-year-old woman in Rome might have been fined by the police, Emma?
Is it because she was having her hair tinted?
No, she was walking her tortoise, and that was judged to be non-essential.
If you walk your tortoise, you can turn your 1 hour exercise into, 5, 6 hours.
You could drive to Cornwall for that.